game on a $20 PC? Well, let's find out. Hey everybody, my name is PalD2, and today I'm going to tell you how I built a $20 computer. Back in either October or November of last year, I was at a Goodwill looking for some older games when I came across this PC. I could see that it contained an old AMD Athlon X2, but I wasn't too concerned. The asking price was $20, but since I knew one of the people working there, I was able to get the price down to $10 with an old 500GB hard drive thrown in. When I got home and opened it up, it was missing RAM and a hard drive. No big deal. I had the extra hard drive and some DDR2 RAM on hand. However, I didn't know how to install an operating system on such an old PC, so I put it to the side. But now that I've come back armed with some more knowledge, I'm ready to get this computer to play some games. One last thing to mention is, while I don't have that 500GB hard drive anymore, I was able to receive 3 80GB hard drives for free that had been scavenged from e-waste PCs. While this does limit the storage of the PC, I'm not too concerned. As for the games, they will perform exactly the same. And in fact, these are better performing drives since they are 7200 RPM in comparison to the 500GB hard drive's slower 5400 RPM. I tried streaming 1080p video from YouTube. That didn't work out so well, so I downed the resolution to 720p. It's a lot more watchable, but it still did have quite a few stutters here and there. So at 420p, that was the highest resolution I was able to get it to play videos quite consistently. Now, it was time to move on to Minecraft. Minecraft was a mixed bag. As you can see, I was able to get it to play, and I was able to get it to play kind of smoothly at around 30 to 40 FPS. However, all things considered, this was after I had loaded in all of the first chunks, which isn't too big of a deal, and this was at the lowest settings in a small window, and with a render distance of 3 chunks. Now this isn't too bad considering that this PC costs less than the game. However, I wouldn't consider this optimal, but if you wanted to get by, this would be playable. Now as for League of Legends, this wasn't quite as simple as Minecraft. I turned everything down to the lowest settings, in the lowest resolution, of course full screen. This gave it better performance than Minecraft, and it wasn't able to perform that well. It was able to get an FPS of 20 outside of combat, oftentimes going up to 30, but the moment that you started fighting, it would drop down to about 17 or 18, and as you can see at the end of this match, when things got really intense, it dropped down to single digits. So for League of Legends, if you're casual and you don't really care too much about the game, then this would be fine for you. But if you want better FPS, then I would look elsewhere. As for the final thing I decided to test out some of the original Half-Life. Now this was due to the fact that I know that there's a lot of people who still like those older games. I do personally myself. I liked some of them. And this PC is great for playing them. Sure, you might not be able to play at a really high resolution. I was able to play at 1600 by 900 with, of course, the lower settings for the visuals. And I was able to get a extremely steady FPS of 60. So if you were looking into playing older games like the original Doom, Quake, or Half-Life, then this PC would be great for you. Now for the question that everyone wants to know. Can this $20 PC run games? Well, yes and no. If you wanted to play older games, like I mentioned before, like the original Doom, Quake, Halo, or Half-Life, then it could probably run it with relative ease. If you wanted to play Minecraft, then you would have to turn the settings very far down. And if you wanted to play anything more intensive than that, then this PC will not do the job. Now the main thing holding back this PC are the integrated graphics, which is a GeForce 6150 SE. Now for comparison, this integrated graphics is pretty similar to Intel GMA integrated graphics, and the lower end ones at that. Now if this video is met with enough positivity, then I may end up making a follow-up video where I replace the terrible integrated graphics with a much better dedicated GPU to see how well games run then. If you guys enjoyed the video, then go ahead and leave a like and comment down below what you thought about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.